reach for my hand, I'll soar away into the dawn. Oh, I wish I could stay here and cherish hearts in peaceful days. I fear the edge of dawn, knowing time betrays. Faint lights pass through colored glass in this beloved place. Silver shines, the world dines, a smile on each face. As joy surrounds, come out of bounds, and I can feel them breaking free. For just this moment lost in time, I am finally me. Yet still I hide behind this mask that I have become. My blackened heart, scorched by flames, a force I can't run from. I look to you like a red rose, seeking the sun, no matter where it goes. I long to stay where the light dwells, to guard against the cold that I know so well.
Welcome to my suffering. No. Welcome. So, first of all, if we're going to be playing in Maddening, I think it's only right that I do this properly. So here's the question. Scuffed audio at the beginning, my bad, guys. Here's the question. How much do I want to suffer? Do I want to play with casual just to get the golden title, or play with classic? Since I don't have anybody here yet, started the stream, I'm gonna flip a coin. Heads will be casual, tails will be classic. Let me, alright, so, I want to get something that you guys can see. Okay, alright, let's go. Oh wait, I flipped 2 coins. Go back. Let's flip 3 coins. And then... yeah, that's fine. Okay. Heads, tails? Oh, that's confusing. Can't we just have like something obvious, like American stuff? I'm too American for this. Hey, there we go. These are obvious. Tails. Alright, it's time to suffer properly. Guys, we got Tripper Tails, connect to network for online play. Let's go with no. I am going to recruit a DLC student for Byleth, I think, but that'll be about it. I'd like to say I know what I'm doing, but I have no clue. Getting ready to suffer, that's what I'm doing. I do love this cutscene, even for the umpteenth time. Gatekeeper.
Do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die in it. Die! Die! You took everything that I loved! He's gone now, Mother.
Also, we will be doing all the cutscenes and everything. I have played this route before, but I enjoyed the cutscenes, and I think this is the first time I'm recording a Let's Play on this channel, so I'm going to make sure to include all of the cutscenes.
I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
I want to go with the Pegasus Knight on Byleth, so I'm gonna run female Byleth for this run.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
Actually, mistakes were made already. Man, I'm sorry, guys. We will skip through cutscenes, throwing it in the same, all that, you know. Sorry, I was gonna run a female Byleth because I wanted to run a Pegasus Knight. However, I have intentions to utilize some Hilda Leone shenanigans, so
It is now come.
I have to run male Byleth if I want to utilize that to its fullest. So that and I already have done the Golden Deer with female Byleth. So
Who are you anyway?
who are you anyway? I'm immortal.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
Okay, so my favorite part about this is that they gave you an opportunity here with the way that the writing is to name yourself after this green-haired girl. And if you do that, this dialogue right here that's about to come up is the same even if you name yourself after her. It's funny.
Huh. I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world? Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
It's not Lysithia's birthday, I swear.
It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is almost time to begin.
Hey, time to wake up. Were you having that dream again?
Yes, I was dreaming about little girls again. No, I was dreaming about a war.
Massive armies clashing on a vast field, right? There hasn't been a battle like that in over 3 centuries. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn. Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you were the situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there are a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
I am not ready. Okay, so I've seen somebody do a playthrough of a little bit of Maddening before, and while they skipped this portion of the playthrough and started it like right out where you select the house, which would be neat. I could have done that for you guys, but where's the suffering? But I heard them say something about trading over all the vulneraries from this fight, so I'm gonna try and do just that.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village. Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Stay focused. Ready and willing.
I will prevail.
I know how to kill without wrath. I just wanted
Each
the
battle,
95
a chance
hit.
to grow. I'll cut through.
I think that'll be fine.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest. Yes.
I know how to use terrain, I think. Okay. Yeah, that works. Oh? Maybe this was a bad idea. I don't know. This is maddening. I think they're pretty weak, so I should be fine. Sweet, she pulled one, so that helps for sure. Yeah, I heard this fight's like still pretty easy even on maddening. Like it's pretty hard to lose. So I don't know if Claude keeps his items.
The combat arts I taught you.
When I pick their class. So I'm just gonna take Claude's bow here in a minute too. And take all the XP from this fight.
That is that.
This may be a long fight though if I do it with just okay. I'll take those odds. That'll give my boy a kill. Again. I'll just take Claude's bow at the end of the fight. So Edelgard, just wait and you can kill those.
Is that all?
Sweet.
Just saw that coming.
I'm hoping like taking their weapons this early wasn't a terrible idea. Oh hey. Aggro lines. I don't appreciate that.
Attack when an ally is nearby.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Should I have held back?
I think Claude's my favorite of the lords, to be honest. I like Edelgard and all, but I mean, I like Hilda just as much as Edelgard, so... That is the problem. Hopefully she can survive that. I don't know. We'll see. I definitely want to try and get to Claude to talk to my boy before this fight's over. I think as long as I can use them to just kind of tank some hits while I get through this part, I'll be fine. Like as long as I keep Boss Man topped off. I don't have to use any villains. Okay. So... can go here. I actually kind of want to start using axes, if I can. I don't like that. I don't like those odds.
You fought well.
Kinda want to put Bella through Brigand for blow. That would be nice.
That is that.
It's because I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me. It's your call.
Should I have held back? Such power dwells within.
Damn! Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too. Hey! You with the blank stare! Out of my way!
Out of my way! Damn, he hits kind of hard. I might actually have to have Claude help with this. Nah, Jewel's got this. But I still think he's got this.
Be mindful.
Sacrifice myself. That's the best option.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the Beginning. Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that? I was not able to recall my name until just now. And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you? Correct. You understand. You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened. There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that? When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do? Of course! I must turn back the hands of time! Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Hey, over here!
Huh?
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man! Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garreg Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
Hey, yo, what's up? Rengor, are you winning, son? I am winning so far. And if by winning you mean I traded all the vulneraries over and I am like ready to actually go and hopefully win this, then yes, this is my first time ever trying Maddening. This is my first time playing Fire Emblem. Well, not my first time playing Fire Emblem. God, that would be frustrating. This is my first Fire Emblem game, and I've only done like one full run through in normal, one hard run through in like half of a hard run through like twice with the Black Eagles, which was suffering. I don't know. It was New Game Plus. I didn't like it. So here we go again. It's my first time trying to play a game such as Fire Emblem with such a difficulty. I'm looking forward to it. I grew up on like Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, and
beyond question. You're clearly an
always wished I had Tactics game to play, and I somehow never discovered the Fire Emblem series seriously until, you know, recently.
Oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
I didn't know he was a
I'd
captain.
wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers Academy at Garreg Mach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day.
Oh,
You
Dimitri.
will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well?
Is that right? Well, that's a win for the Alliance, so I suppose I'm obligated to be happy.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
To keep myself from suffering a bunch from having to recruit
My,
characters
they're in such a hurry.
from other houses.
You know, Each of the
I'm
three is
going
most
to
unique.
recruit my homies from the Ashen Wolves. Edelgard, she's a refined young woman. But I feel as though she's always evaluating me. Okay, Dimitri, you know, we get it. He seems really nice, but he's like
Yes,
got
I
the
thought the
darkness.
same.
He's got that Betty Cooper in him.
So sleepy once again. Oh, I may be sleeping.
Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north,
Adrestian
is the home
Empire
of the
has
Holy Kingdom
cookies.
of Fargus,
Just so
ruled by
you
the
all
royal
know.
family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
Ray is here.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
I've heard some people complain about the graphics of this game, but I think it's absolutely beautiful. The first mission is
It's been
an
years
absolute
since
joke.
I've last set eyes on this place.
I think, to be honest.
Forced to see her.
I was happy to grab all of, like, by first mission, I mean I haven't done the, like, first mission. I haven't done the mock battle. I just did the one with all of the lords, and that one was really easy, but I've heard that one really wasn't upped in difficulty too much. I think this first mock battle is going to be where it starts to get, like, scary. Actually, the bandits, I guess, is the first fight. our first mission.
Is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
I am looking forward to playing with Golden Deers again, though. That was who I went through the first playthrough with.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Yeah, I've heard some complaints about the graphics, but I think this game's really beautiful.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
I agree. Bernie was really fun. I have 2 playthroughs that I've tried to get through in New Game Plus, and with the Black Eagles, and Bernie is definitely one of my favorites on that crew. Hubert creeps me out. I think Lindhard is boring, so I usually bench them for DLC characters, if we're being honest here. But Bernadetta, 100% would never bench one of the arguably best girls in Fire Emblem 3 Houses.
I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now. But
Is he? I haven't gotten far enough in the story to like really get to know Hubert too well. I keep trying to get through a New Game Plus file, and on one of my files I got through and I missed the secret route because I wasn't paying attention and just like rushed right through it trying to get to it and finished the file, started another file, and I couldn't be convinced to finish it.
Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
Yeah, I ended up having to rush through that file because I fucking skipped the Edelgard Hubert stuff by not, catching the secret route. So I had to play through the rest of the church route, which was suffering because I put myself in hard mode for that file, so it wasn't difficult, but it was like hard enough to where you couldn't just like super easily solo it with Byleth, but I still was able to just like power level Byleth from that point on and finish it in like 30 minutes to an hour. But then the second file I haven't been able to get all the way through. It's like too much. I've been fucking around too much and it's not as much fun as I wanted it to be.
Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
I also look forward to doing the supports this time. I didn't know how they worked last time, so I did like the Byleth ones, but I didn't do any of the student ones, so I actually haven't seen any of those. Then why play on Maddening? So I've beaten hard, I've beaten normal. The hard file was boring. Normal was fun, but because it was my first time through the story and my first time playing a Fire Emblem game all the way through. Maddening, now I want my decisions to matter, and I want to suffer. If I get hard locked, I get hard locked. Or soft locked, sorry. And get to a point where I just can't beat it. Neat. But I want the game to, like, if I'm going to try and make OP characters, I want them to be, like, OP because they have to be. Not because, like, I'm one-shotting the whole map with Lysithea and using a dancer to make sure she nukes 2 targets per turn, you know.
I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not?
I'm in Classic. I made my life extra suffering.
The Officers Academy is comprised of
I flipped a coin.
of students, each of which is closely affiliated
But
with its
either way, you know, you can always reset. You can always use Divine Pulse. I have 20 plus save files chilling, you know. I can figure it out as we go, hopefully.
The house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He used to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer,
Yeah.
which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of
Yeah, I watched somebody try that battle and they didn't realize it was
King and sovereign
One where they couldn't die, no matter what.
Certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any...
I don't think they can die in the mock battle, can they?
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our...
Yeah, that would be like so bogus if you could die and they couldn't in that
I
fight.
suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch. But they're good
Yes,
kids.
crazy,
I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more
beautiful
information
old
for you
woman.
tomorrow. But that should get you going.
I mean, young woman.
Good luck.
I misspoke. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you.
Oh, interesting.
That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood after all.
This is my first time trying in classic mode.
How trustworthy is this Gerald?
And, well, getting through a file. I tried another file and it was taking too long.
Years ago, I would remind you
And it was New Game Plus, so I was in a rush to get more renown. 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 Renown.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
I can see why other people who record these start as soon as you're picking your team. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna have a save file for that purpose in the event that I do enjoy playing in New Game Plus, since I did nag everybody's everything, so it doesn't matter what or sorry, not New Game Plus. If I want to start another Maddening file, not New Game Plus, since I did nab everything from everybody. Yeah, I've heard it's a really long route. Well, I shouldn't even just say I heard it's a really long route. I've played the route in normal, which obviously much easier, not quite as long, or even as close. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually kind of excited. I know it's gonna take me a while, but it's not like there's another Fire Emblem game coming out in a while. So even if I'm only playing, 8 hours on the weekends, so 16 hours a week, I'll eventually get through it. It just might take a while. It's gonna be a lot of grind. So, we shall see. I enjoyed the Golden Deer route. It was fun. I could just play the Edelgard route. That'd be the quickest, but
Already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers Academy, correct?
if I'm gonna play my first New Game Plus run, my favorite house is definitely them deers. So
And acquaint yourself with your new home.
if I'm gonna suffer, I might as well suffer
Here at the monastery.
with
Please let me know if you accept it.
with my
Once
favorite
you are
crew.
finished, come and speak with me. May I ask
Exactly.
you?
Sole reason. I agree. I mean, don't the Golden Deers have just like healer? The healing Bernadetta? No, I'm 100% kidding. That was not a Marianne joke, I swear. I would never compare the two of them. No, I don't think they're the same at all. I like Bernadetta better. The actual the character I thought about when I thought of Bernadetta was a little bit of Gray from Black Clover, but Bernadetta's better than Gray from Black Clover.
So, you've accepted a teaching
And also can handle talking to some people.
I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Pressburg. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles? She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she's shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry. I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
Yeah, Gray is pretty weird. Especially before you actually know what Gray actually looks like. And you're like, oh wow, okay. This didn't get any less weird. Hi, Claude.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression.
This is gonna be weird seeing this relationship when Claude doesn't want to fuck me.
Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two.
You don't say.
From the Golden Deer house yet? Care to know more about anyone?
Let's go with no, because I'm gonna be hanging out with y'all anyway, and I can check all of your stats without all the spiel. Actually, since I'm playing the Golden Deers, I'll like find a good way to like end this at like the hour. I'm not gonna end it. I'm just gonna like cut off the recording and start another. And I'll just go through the Golden Deers, look at their personal abilities real quick.
And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news.
Because I didn't do most of the supports on my last run, so along with the Maddening Suffering, I'll get some relaxation from the Maddening Suffering with the supports, I suppose.
Did any of the blue lions catch your attention?
And maybe I'll finish this in like a year.
I appreciate your
Since I'm not speedrunning. Okay, inventory. I'm curious. Hey, look at that. Oh, no bow. Oh, it's on me. Iron Axe, Iron Lance. Sweet, I did steal everything. I'm happy. You know, usually all of the music right now that would be listening to would be some Meaning Wave from Akira the Dawn. But since I'm playing a game that has good music right now, and we're listening to the voice acting kind of when I'm not talking over it, then yeah. Then I'd be listening to Meaning Wave. So Claude, duh, multiplies XP. Okay, Lorenz, what's our homie do?
If you haven't already picked up on him, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man.
Okay, so get this homie a battalion ASAP.
No, I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
Wall.
He's the heir of
No, don't tell me again. Okay, what's my boy Raffy got going for him?
Family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and actually that's about it.
Training, eating, and being a guard adjutant. Oh, really? That's gonna be fun. As long as I get his, the most important part is that I get his, do I need to get rid of him right away? Don't I want to keep him until I do his, I want to keep him until I do his stupid quest, so that I have Lysithea with +2 magic.
It doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
I think it'd be worth doing his prologue. Just for Lysithea, I don't actually have to use him. Ignatz is the homie. Okay, Lysithea with the double XP.
Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the... But watch out. She gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know? Lysithea is the daughter...
No. Stop telling me all about Lysithea.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter. And that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
I think just with Maddening, having an additional
Brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
having an extra 2 range with Lysithea might be nice, since I don't want them hitting me back if feasible.
I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
Okay, Leonie's gonna be Poggers. Okay. So now we go right. I've also seen Lorenz actually be decent before. Wait, what? I'm confused.
A moment, please.
Okay.
Yes.
There we go. Gotta make sure I get a save file down below so that if I ever want to start another non-New Game Plus Maddening file, which I don't think I'm ever gonna play Maddening in New Game Plus. No. Oh man. I don't know. I don't hate him that much, but part of me is also sadistic, so like part of me wants to keep him around just so that I'm not the only one suffering now. So that we can suffer together. I'll suffer because I'm in Maddening and having to listen to Lorenz, and you'll suffer because Lorenz is here.
Against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
But I also might just replace him with Happy and Constance and Balthus and Yuri. So maybe I will kill him.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the
Okay. As long as I get the +2 range staff, I will give up and I will kill off Lorenz.
So you have chosen the Golden Deer led by Claude, correct? Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you
I'll replace him with Yuri.
minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry.
Or maybe Happy. I like Happy better, to be honest.
Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
I think I'm gonna end up making Raffi a adjutant.
Academy. I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Setit's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of.
I'm probably just a depressed person. I mean, come on. I'm playing
intended to gauge
Playing some Fire Emblem
the students.
on Twitch. I gotta be a little bit fucked up.
An opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Wait, what? Are you really our new homeroom professor?
Is that true? You aren't quite what I had pictured. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
I was sure.
I don't know. I like Ignat just because of his personal ability.
You chose this class just to get to know me better, right?
Lysithia, Hilda, Leonie, Pretty Pog. Marianne, I didn't actually even use on my first run through, but I'm gonna use her this run.
No, well then, since we're pretty close.
And then Raphael, I enjoyed him, but I think I'm gonna use him as a guard adjutant this run.
One must truly marvel at the exceptionality of this appointment. Becoming a teacher to students almost the same age as yourself. How unusual.
That's gonna be interesting. How in these like group talks, I'm not gonna have to listen to Lorenz talk anymore.
Are you really as strong as they say? Let's see your biceps. I bet I packed on more muscle than you.
It's gonna be a lot of cutscenes we get out, especially on this route.
Recommended by Alois, one of the knights.
As far as skill goes, I saw it with my own eyes. What's more, Teach here is the child of the most renowned former captain of the Knights of Seiros.
I heard. There's no way a child of the captain isn't worthy. It's simply not possible. The captain? Who are you talking about? Captain Geralt, of course. The most notable captain of the Knights of Seiros and a peerless mercenary.
I love how Leonie just wants to fuck your dad this entire fucking route.
It doesn't matter what you think of him. Captain Geralt deserves nothing but respect. Well, after working as a mercenary alongside a father figure such as he, I have high hopes for our professor.
Just because someone is special doesn't mean their children are special too, Lysithia. Assuming that a child is going to be exceptional just because of their lineage is a bad idea. Don't you agree, Marianne?
Huh? Oh, yes, I suppose so. Well, we can find out for ourselves in battle. I can't wait to see what tactics you've learned from the captain.
Right? I mean, we assumed she never got the chance.
How savage. I propose a
She's around him quite a lot, and alone in his office quite a lot. You never know. Like, I don't know, if you were Geralt.
It's not a party.
Your common sensibilities are grating to my noble ears. Please quiet yourself.
Sorry for the bickering, Teach. As you can see, the Golden Deer House is a rowdy bunch. We're not especially unified. You'll find nobles and commoners alike here. Those who are dedicated to their studies alongside...
Yeah, very true.
But hey, that just makes your life more exciting, right? I really hope you're looking forward to the year ahead as much as I am.
Alright, with that, we finally got ourselves a house. That was an hour and 4 minutes just to get to the point of choosing a house. You know, I'm just slow. But yeah, for those of you watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode of Actual Suffering.